他是我的 alpha， 想要他的命，你能算什么东西？盛先生，你中毒了，如果我不永久标记你的话，就没法救你的命。
花荣，
盛先生，是我，你确定不讨厌我
？The morning after their passionate night together, Sheng Shaoyou was completely drained. His body, his mind, even his soul had been pushed past the limit. He slept through an entire day and night, not stirring even once. By the time his eyelids fluttered open again, it was already noon on the third day. The haze of sleep clung to him, his body heavy and uncooperative. What pulled him back into reality was the warmth wrapped firmly around him. Hua Yong had been there the entire time, arms encircling him protectively, guarding him even in slumber. The moment Sheng Shaoyou moved, Hua Yong stirred, as if every breath of his was connected. He leaned down with a gentle smile and pressed a soft kiss to Sheng Shaoyou's forehead. "Mr. Sheng." His voice was low and affectionate. "Good morning." The words made Sheng Shaoyou freeze. His eyes flickered open wider, confusion flooding in. The room he was in, it wasn't familiar. It wasn't home. It wasn't anywhere he recognized. The curtains were drawn tightly shut, suffocating the sunlight, leaving only a faint lamp to throw dim shadows across the suite. The air smelled faintly of orchids, cold, elegant, almost intoxicating. His throat burned with dryness, hoarse and rough as he rasped, "What time is it?" Without missing a beat, Hua Yong reached for the glass of warm water he had already prepared. "It's 12:30. You've been sleeping for a long time. Do you feel uncomfortable anywhere?" But Sheng Shaoyou didn't reach for the water. He stayed silent, expression clouded, as if weighing something heavier than thirst. Memories struck like a flood. The kidnapping, the struggle, the injection of something lethal, the chaos before he lost consciousness. His temples still throbbed faintly, but the wound on his shoulder had healed almost completely. Even the injured glands at the back of his neck, which should have left him weak and scarred, had miraculously recovered. Except for exhaustion, there was no pain. None of the agony that should have followed such injuries. Sheng Shaoyou's fists clenched in the sheets. He remembered Hua Yong's teeth against his neck, the strange searing bite, and the words whispered into his skin that a permanent mark could save him. But how could that be? How could an alpha be marked? It was impossible, absurd. And yet here he was, alive, healed, when, by all logic, he should have been dead. Could it be true? Could Hua Yong's reckless, unthinkable act have actually saved his life? If Hua Yong hadn't lied, the drug injected into his veins wasn't something ordinary at all. It was deadly. A dose just a fraction of what he had received should have killed him instantly. And yet, he was still here, breathing. His chest tightened. Gratitude warred with suspicion, suspicion tangled with confusion, and through it all burned the memory of that bite. He struggled with the emotions surging inside before finally asking, his voice low, "Where are the two prisoners?" "Sent to the police station," Hua Yong replied smoothly, still holding the water glass, coaxing him like one would coax a stubborn child. "You've been asleep for more than 24 hours. Mr. Sheng, drink some water." Sheng Shaoyou shoved the glass aside, suspicion sharp in his eyes. "You sent them to the police station? Personally?" The thought was laughable. The so-called uncrowned king of P Country, who had built his empire from the chaos of the underworld, sending kidnappers to the police station. That was almost touching, almost ridiculous. It wasn't like they were filming a legal education video. But Hua Yong's gaze was steady. Yes, in a society governed by law, it's better to leave such matters to legal sanctions. "I feared you would be unhappy if I handled them privately." Sheng Shaoyou's lips tightened. He wasn't a saint. When it came to those who wanted him dead, kindness had never been an option. Still, hearing Hua Yong's words, hearing the gentleness in his tone, left him momentarily disarmed. What he didn't know was that in all of Jianghu City, No police station had received a report about this so-called kidnapping, because Hua Yong would never allow it. The youngest and most ruthless emperor of X Holdings had no intention of letting those who dared harm his beloved survive until morning. They were gone, erased before the sun could rise. The place Sheng Shaoyou found himself in wasn't random either. It was Suite 9901 of the X Hotel Hua Yong's private domain. The suite stretched wide, with a living room, a kitchen, a study, even a personal gym. Hua Yong had thought of everything, preparing a place where Sheng Shaoyou could recover in safety. He had even arranged for a nutritionist, determined that this time, Sheng Shaoyou would regain his strength. But Sheng hadn't eaten in nearly 2 days. His body gave him away with a loud growl from his stomach. Heat crept up his neck as Hua Yong chuckled softly. "Hungry?" Hua Yong teased, eyes glinting with warmth. Sheng Shaoyu's expression stiffened. He straightened his spine and forced his voice steady. "It's fine. I'm not that hungry. I'll take a shower first." But the moment he pushed off the bed, he realized how weak he truly was. His legs trembled, soft and unsteady, like noodles left too long in water. He forced himself upright, gripping the bed frame tightly, his face composed even as every step screamed of pain. The short distance to the bathroom felt like an execution march. The place where Hua Yong's passion had consumed him still throbbed painfully, his abdomen sore, his body reminding him with every movement of what had transpired. Hua Yong's eyes followed him, full of something fierce and tender all at once. When Sheng staggered, Hua Yong stepped forward with a quiet smile, reaching out to steady him. "Mr. Sheng, let me help you." His voice was gentle, almost guilty. His lashes cast long shadows over his eyes as he murmured, "I'm sorry. It's my fault. I lost control." The sudden apology made Sheng Shaoyou flush crimson. He jerked his hand away, refusing the support. But Hua Yong caught his wrist and drew him close. Hua Yong's lips brushed against his ear, voice low and intoxicating. "Don't always be so stubborn. When you force yourself, you're the one who suffers. And I'm the one who feels it. We both lose, Mr. Sheng. It isn't worth it." Sheng Shaoyu's body went rigid, his heart pounding. He tried to resist, tried to fight, but the strength just wasn't there. By the time the water cascaded over him, his head was spinning. The steam made him dizzy, his body unsteady. Hua Yong was there the entire time, unrelenting, pressing kisses against his lips, against his skin, until his body burned hotter than the water itself. "Does it still hurt?" Hua Yong asked softly, his voice a tender whisper. Sheng Shaoyu's face flamed. He shoved the hand away, snapping, "It's fine." His tone was harsh, defensive, but the redness creeping up his ears betrayed him. If you enjoyed this episode of ABO Desire, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you won't miss the next chapter of this thrilling story. Share your thoughts in the comments below.